Bentos, the Lions squad name for South Africa, were you surprised by some of the names in there?
Don't know whether they'll surprise me. Well, in a sense, that's fairly honest. Probably a few more Englishmen than I was anticipating. It appears as though Geach has been pretty loyal to the Wasp boys. There were 4 players in there. Without being rude to them, they've not had the best of seasons. There's always going to be a lot of Welsh lads and a lot of Irish boys. No surprise that the captain's O'Connell. I'm sure that Geach has spoke to Driscoll and will allow him to go and just focus on his game and play some rugby out there.
And South Africa, you know just how tough it's going to be out there for them. The South African public will be out for them as soon as they arrive.
Do you know what, Phil? They put the Lions on a pedestal. They love them, and it was always, welcome to our country. Hope you have a great stay, but you're going to get your arse kicked. So it's very, very, very similar to the circumstances we turned up there 12 years ago. They were the current world champions. Although the game's changed a hell of a lot, they've waited 12 years to get even, and they've got an opportunity over the 7-week tour.
And regardless of who's missed out and who's been included, once those guys get on the plane, they'll have to bond straight away.
It's the integral part, to the key to the success of the tour, to be fair. They can all play rugby, they all play international rugby, the most of the men. Anyway, I've done during the Six Nations, but the most important thing is to try and make sure that they bond as a team. Traditionally, there's been a lot of English players, there aren't this year. A little bit of clicky occasions on tour, problems on previous tours. The important thing is that they all pull in the same direction and give themselves the best chance they can possibly have.
Do you think not having so many English players there will give them a better chance?
It's probably a little bit unfair there, really. I think the difference will be is that traditionally the Welsh, the Scots and the Irish don't particularly like the English. And it's not us northern boys, it's our southern buggers. But importantly, there aren't as many this time. I don't think that's been a big significant play in the past. It's just that it's been a little bit clicky at times.
And the South Africans, when it comes to those test matches, they'll have the games building up to it, but the pressure building up to that first test will be huge.
It will be huge. I mean, certainly from when our experience out there, they put a test squad to one side and sent the rest of South Africa out to kick the living daylights out of us, and quite literally did do at times, but we knew where we stood. I think they won't slip up on this occasion by going into the test series without a recognised goal kicker. I mean, they did that, and if we're honest, in that second test on the 28th of June in 1997, they were probably the better team actually, but lost the game really.
And that being clinical in that test environment is what's going to make the difference.
Yes, very much so.